Hello everyone, welcome to Learn English with Sapna, your favorite place to enjoy stories and improve your English in a fun and easy way. Let's begin. In a small, forgotten village nestled between green hills lived an old clockmaker named Mr. Ramdas. His tiny workshop sat at the edge of the marketplace, filled with clocks of every kind, cuckoo clocks, pocket watches, and giant wall clocks that chimed in harmony. People said that no one understood time the way Ramdas did. Though he lived alone and didn't speak much, everyone respected him. He never missed a day of work and always greeted customers with a warm smile. But there was one strange thing about Ramdas. He never allowed anyone to enter the back room of his shop. It remained locked, and even curious children who peeked through the keyhole saw only darkness. One day, a young boy named Raghav came into Ramdas' shop with a broken pocket watch. "This was my grandfather's," he said. "Can you fix it, sir?" Ramdas looked at the old watch carefully, then nodded. "Come back in 3 days," he said. Raghav visited the shop every day, eager to see his watch. On the second day, he saw something strange. The door to the back room was slightly open, and inside he saw a golden clock glowing like fire. But before he could look closer, Ramdas appeared behind him. "Curiosity can be dangerous, child," he said gently, and closed the door. That night, Raghav couldn't sleep. What was inside that room? Why did that clock glow? The next day, when he returned for his watch, he gathered the courage to ask, "Sir, what is in that room?" Ramdas stared at him for a long moment, then sighed. "Come in. Maybe it's time someone else knew the truth." Inside the dark room stood a massive golden clock with no hands. Its face was made of crystals, and it ticked softly, even without moving. "This," said Ramdas, "is the clock of truth. It shows not the time, but a person's true self." Raghav didn't understand. "How?" Ramdas smiled. "Look into it." As Raghav gazed into the clock, the room around him faded. He saw himself older, wiser, but surrounded by people, helping them, teaching children, guiding the elderly. "That's me?" he asked. "Yes," Ramdas said. "This clock reveals who you are meant to become, but only if you believe in goodness." Raghav was stunned. Why don't you show this to everyone? Because not everyone is ready. Some people see darkness in their reflection, greed, hate, fear. If they are not strong enough, the clock consumes their time. You were ready? Years passed and Ramdas grew older. Raghav visited him often, learning the craft of clockmaking, but more than that, he learned patience, kindness, and the value of time. One winter evening, Ramdas gave Raghav a key. This is for the clock of truth. It belongs to you now. Use it wisely. The next morning, Ramdas was gone. The villagers mourned, but Raghav knew the old man's time had come. He reopened the shop, and just like Ramdas, he kept the back room locked. Years later, Raghav became a respected man. He repaired clocks, helped people, and listened to their stories. Sometimes, when someone was truly lost, he would take them to the back room where the golden clock waited. But he never forced to anyone to look. Moral of the story: true wisdom is not about knowing the future, it is about understanding yourself. Time is precious, but even more precious is what you do with it. Kindness, patience, and self awareness make life meaningful. Thank you so much for listening to this story. I hope it inspired you and gave you something to think about. I'll be back soon with another meaningful and powerful story. Until then, take care, keep smiling, and keep learning English with me. Bye for now.